Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Ben Swicketh, back again. Uh, you might be asking, because you came to this channel for shit that I'm gonna say. you know, truly, I'm just gonna tell you this: that you know, life life's just way too fucking short. It's always wild to me the people that want to get mad over literally everything. Like, bro, shit is not that serious. I promise you. You know, I get it. There's a lot of upsetting things in the world, but it's life's too short to be all on fucking on dick about life. You know what I mean? You don't need to stick up your ass every 2 seconds. You know, it's all about experiencing shit. If you just want to be mad and fucking depressed 24 fucking 7, I guess that's how you want to live your life. But let's be honest here. You're probably gonna die sooner than a lot of people. A lot of people don't realize that, stress is literally will fucking kill you. Like, stress, anger, 24/7 is just gonna fucking make your life shorter. You can just enjoy life. That's an option you have. Is just enjoy it and live and breathe. The world's beautiful if you go outside. You don't gotta be going 24/7 anger. Like, still, I think we should really be working on, you know, enjoy each other's company. Because, at the end of the day, it seems like a lot of people just want to hate each other, which makes no sense to me. Like, what are we getting out of hating each other, guys? Yeah, I fucking hate that guy. Like, bro, shit's not that serious. It really isn't. You know, you're allowed just to walk walk away and breathe. You know? So, you know, like I said, it's just too short to be able to mad at everything and get crazy. I mean, I just want to enjoy life, you know, and bring some sort of happiness to my own world, you know? I have my own dreams and aspirations, but at the end of the day, I just want to be chilling, breathing. I wake up to a new morning with, you know, people that love and care for me. If you want to just be mad all the time and be upset and be serious, well, yeah, people don't want to be around that person. I'm just not gonna lie to you. I was that person for a fuck ton of years. I was that person that wanted to be mad all the time. You know, almost like it was my fucking personality or something. You know, that's not a fucking personality. That's a fucking, you know, superiority, uh, superiority complex. You think you're better than everyone, but you're not. I think that's what we as humans don't understand. Like, We want to act like we're better than everything, but we're fucking dumb, bro. Like we are actually fucking stupid. Like we all are. Anybody who goes, "I'm smarter than you," they're fucking stupid. They're, so are you. So am I. So you know. So yeah, it's just like you're you know, we need to allow for our own happiness and just allow ourselves to not be so fucking worried about, you know, what everyone else thinks. You know, that was part of the reason I started the channel. Was I always felt like, you know, the reason I couldn't succeed on social media is because I don't like looking stupid. But if I'm stupid and everyone else is stupid, what the fuck does it matter? You know, as long as I'm not fucking ruining people's days, I don't care anymore. You know, you can come listen to this channel for my fucking great wisdom of the sages, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just telling you how I live my life, and it's so fucked, you know? Number two, you know, I feel like another thing that people do is I deserve. Fuck? No, you fucking don't. No one deserves anything. You know, that's always funny to me. Whenever I hear someone use that word, I deserve. Yeah, I deserve to win the Powerball fucking jackpot because I said I was gonna win it. That's not how the world works, though. No one deserves anything. No. You can wake up and think you deserve stuff, but you know that's false. I know it's false. So, I think we just need to stop using that word. I think we as people are like trying to think of how to word this. I probably should have written down a lot of more stuff. Like, I feel like we're always chasing after something, and we don't really need to be chasing stuff. You know, I feel like we need to try and just treat each other with some fucking respect instead of being so worried about our own, you know. Oh, yeah, like I said, so worried about some absolute bullshit that it doesn't really matter. When we should just care about our own damn self. You know, stop thinking about how someone else is going to see you. You know? I think I think we can actually enjoy life better if we're not worried about how other people see us. And kind of what I mean is like, yeah, of course, like care a little bit about your first impression, but like don't put so much into your own like thing that into such a lie of a person that you don't even know yourself anymore. Because for a long time, I I wanted to have that. Oh, I'm better than everyone. I'm this. I'm that. I'm not really anything too crazy though. You know, I'm here for fucking. We're here for really, in in all senses of the term, we're here for a really, really short time. A lot of people think, think about it. When you're a kid, you want to be fucking 18. You're like, yeah, I turn 18 and it's gonna be fucking great. You know, I'll be able to drive a car. I'll be able to do all this. But like, then you turn 18, and I was lucky enough to have a lot of people in my life that loved me. So a lot of people get kicked out, and then they're just kind of fucked. You know, it's kind of wild to me how much in America we just don't care for our own fucking family. You look at other countries, and it's like staying as a family unit is more important than anything. Which, like, for a lot of people, is both a good and bad thing. I completely understand. But I feel like this has taken a lot to, like, kind of open up about myself and, yeah. But now I don't care, you know what I mean? If I say something stupid, whatever, I'm gonna say stupid stuff. That's life for you. You know how many stupid things I've said while playing video games? I said probably the most retarded shit possible. Like, for real. Uh, and do I really believe half the shit I say? Probably not. Life for me, I make jokes because I want to enjoy it and be happy, you know what I mean? I understand the people who are like, that's not funny. Like, yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't funny, but they kind of are, to be honest with you. That's the thing about dark humor. I fucking love dark humor. Because for me, it, you know, I just find it funny. I think it's something that I get it. Sometimes it's hard. I think sometimes a lot of people feel a lot of pain. And they want to put that pain on other people when it's like, well, trauma is a weird thing, ain't it? Yeah, nah, like, life's not all that crazy. Don't be mad 24/7. And realize that life is too short, like I said multiple times. Now, I'm already 25, and I have a path I'm trying to go down. And if I were to be honest with you, uh, these past couple months for me have been the some of the hardest months of my life. So basically, I lost 2 jobs. because I was working as a lube tech for a little while, and that was actually quite fun for me. Um, so yeah, like I was working there, and just had thankfully we made up, but basically I'd hated this manager because he got me fired, and that was a whole complicated mess. But you know, for me, it was just kind of crazy. Then I worked at Spectrum. I worked as a door-to-door sales, and when I say that job made me just ugh. That job was awful. Every single bit of it. Every single day. I hated it. I hated that job. There was nothing worse than that job. Like, ugh, ugh, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Um, yeah, that job was awful. Everything about it just, yeah. And the real problem for me was like, it felt like everyone was just kind of lying to themselves. Like, oh, it's a great job. It's a great job when you make money, you know what I mean? It's one of those jobs where if you're not making money, yeah, I'm just gonna be honest, that job is not it. And I did not make money. I did quite the opposite. I would just I just literally some mornings didn't even want to get out of bed. I was depressed for almost 2 months straight at that job. There's a little more lore into it, but like I'll explain that in like 10 videos from now. And that'll go a little bit more deeper into like why the um why that shit sucked. I hated it. Um Now right now I'm working at a gas station. Is it really the job I want to do? Not really, but is it something that like I needed to do? Yeah, I kind of had to make a choice. So, yeah, for me it's just kind of crazy, you know. But I will say this, at least with the gas station job, at least I want to wake up the next morning. And, you know, I feel like that's what a lot of people don't get, you know. When you're nearing that point of, had it not been for, like, my dog and my car, which I know sounds kind of crazy, like, oh, like a dog doesn't really sound that crazy, but my car, what does my car have to do with me not wanting to unalive myself, you know? Um, I just think a lot of people don't realize, you know. I think cars kind of have a spirit to them, and I know that sounds weird. but I feel like your car, your dream cars, there's a reason that they're your dream cars. There's something about that car that speaks to you. So yeah, like for for me, it's just I just want to see my dreams become reality. Cause yeah, just all about. Oh God, I forgot what I was saying. God damn it. Oh yeah. About how like wild it is. I feel like one thing people don't realize, like, what about cars that I like, is like the mechanical, the just. And I'm more of a driving experience type of person. I don't think people. I think there's two styles of cars that I like to bring up. There's what I like to call the driver experience and the rider experience. Like, and what do I mean by that? Well, driver experience is like where you feel everything. I'd consider the Miata like the best driver experience car. You can feel everything in that car. Everything feels smooth. It turns like butter, you know what I mean? So, now what is a rider experience car? I'd say a Tesla. And people are like, but Tesla can go real fast. It can, yeah. I'm not gonna disagree with you there, but is it really fun? I feel like once you've gone fast one time in a Tesla, you've gone fast a million times. People can disagree with me all they like. I don't really give a fuck. But it's like, but, nah, nah. I'd consider the new Acuras. They're great cars. Do not get me wrong. So yeah, for me, it's that. I just want to make a future worth, you know, people should want to wake up tomorrow. You know what I mean? Uh, and yeah, I'm really trying to figure out what else to say. And then there's not really that much. Just it's a wild world we live in. Enjoy it as much as you can, because you only get one life. Don't waste it on doing fucking nothing. And don't think, oh, you're doing nothing. Yeah, but at least I'm trying to do something. Because if truly I was trying to do nothing, if nothing else, I would just not even have recorded this video. I would have just said, I don't really feel like recording this video. And I did that for a lot of years. I would just be that guy that would just be like, I'll record a video. Yeah. I'll record it tomorrow. Do you know when tomorrow comes? It never comes. I mean, tomorrow doesn't fucking exist. You know what I mean? So, for me, yeah, tomorrow's nothing but a little bit of a... It's a little bit of a scam. If you go, I have tomorrow, are you really gonna do it? Or are you gonna just keep letting it go off and on? And I don't mean to say that like an asshole, you know what I mean? Don't take it like, oh, bro, just don't understand. No, I get it, because I was that fucking lazy ass who would just be like, yeah, I'll do it later. 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 Yeah, if I was smart, I would have never done that. But here we are, and I did do that. So, you know, kind of crazy that I was that much of a lazy bum to just sit there and act like I would do anything else, and when I could have just chilled out and been a fucking better person. Because, yeah, I just wanted to be an asshole on my ass for a little while. That can get me nowhere. Being an asshole gets you nowhere. And that's the truth. It really doesn't. It's, where you don't really enjoy life that much. If all you keep saying is tomorrow, 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 or I'll do it next week, it'll never get done. I finally quit soda, I think one of the things that I kept doing was, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. It wasn't a full, I'm going to. And I think that's one of the things I've noticed. I either have to go all in, or I don't go in at all. You know what I mean? Like, there is no halfway. So, yeah, that's just one thing for me, you know. I just want to enjoy it and enjoy life. Breathe in every day. Because every day you wake up is a blessing. You might not see it that way that day. You might be like, yeah, but this sucked. Yeah, I'm sure it did. Days can suck, but don't make life suck. And I feel like way too many people, they just let that thought creep into them, where it's like, oh, well, today sucked. Tomorrow's gonna suck too. Well, who said tomorrow's gonna suck? You know? You're the one that's making tomorrow suck. Nobody else. No one else is gonna make your day better or worse. You decide that. And yeah, you might be like, yeah, but I get bullied. I get this, I get that. Yeah, I was bullied for fucking 3 years straight in high school. You know what I mean? Like, I let that shit affect me. You know? truly, I should have just fucking spoken my fucking mind and been like, yeah, fuck you too. But I didn't. I let it affect me. I let that shit seep in my brain. Not anymore, though. I don't really give a fuck anymore. See, I'm recording videos. Annoying shit that people told me, was dumb. Um, you know, I think that's one thing. You know, I let way too many people fucking try to handle where the fuck I was going. When I don't think, when I think I knew that was the wrong path. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, leave them down in the comment section. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy the rest of the day, evening, night, whatever time it is you're watching this. And I really hope this gave you a new perspective. You know, that's truly what I'm trying to do with this channel, is just give people a new perspective. I'm not trying to change your mind, just give you a different idea of how life is. Thanks for watching.